The Green Eye of the Little Yellow God by Milton Hayes. There's a one-eyed yellow idol to the north of Kathmandu. There's a little marble cross below the town, and the broken-hearted woman tends the grave of Mad Carew, while the yellow god forever gazes down. He was known as Mad Carew by the subs at Kathmandu. He was hotter than they were inclined to tell, and for all his foolish pranks he was worshipped in the ranks, and the colonel's daughter smiled upon him as well. He had loved her all along with the passion of the strong, and she returned his love, 'twas plain to all. He wrote to ask what present she would like from Mad Carew. They met next day as he dismissed the squad, and jestingly she made pretence that nothing else would do but the green eye of the little yellow god. On the night before the dance, Mad Carew seemed in a trance. They chaffed him as they puffed at their cigars, but for once he failed to smile. Then he sat alone a while, then went out into the night beneath the stars. He returned before the morn, with his shirt and tunic torn, and a gash across his temples dripping red. He was patched up right away, and he slept throughout the day, while the colonel's daughter watched beside his bed. He woke at last and asked her if she'd sent his tunic through. She brought it, and he thanked her with a nod. He bade her search the pocket, saying, "That's from Mad Carew," and she found the little green eye of the god. She upbraided Mad Carew in the way that women do, although her eyes were strangely hot and wet. But she would not take the stone, and Carew was left alone with the jewel that he had chanced his life to get. When the ball was at its height on that cool and tropic night, she thought of him and hastened to his room. As she crossed the barrack square, you could hear the dreamy air of a waltz tune softly stealing through the gloom. The door was open wide, the silver moonlight shining through. The place was wet and slippery where she trod. An ugly knife lay buried in the heart of Mad Carew. 'Twas the vengeance of the little yellow god. There's a one-eyed yellow idol to the north of Kathmandu. There's a little marble cross below the town, and a broken-hearted woman tends the grave of Mad Carew, while the yellow god forever gazes down.